welcome everyone to Top Ranking. Make some noise. Oh, yeah, man. We got a killer show for you guys. All right, take it easy. Save some of that. We got some funny motherfuckers coming up here, and we're going to need that. Thank you. Wow, it's great to be here, man. We got a killer lineup for you guys tonight. Coming to the stage, first off, he's one of my closest friends. I need you guys to give it up for my friend, Mattise.
Wow, thank you guys so much. I'm really excited, really happy to be here in New York. I'm from New Jersey, actually, but I look like I'm from Jerusalem. I'm well aware. And before anyone gets mad, I know Jesus was Middle Eastern, but I also know I look like him if he was white trash. I look like if the Passion of the Christ was drugs. That's what I got. I actually don't like looking like this. I get made fun of for looking like Jesus all the time, and I hate it. But it is kind of my fault, right? Like, if I wanted to put a stop to it, I could just shave off my beard. But then you all would know I was ugly, so don't want to do that. I'd rather you guys see me like this and be like, oh, Jesus, than see me after I shave and be like, oh, Jesus. What happened? It's really hard looking like this, though. It's made my life very difficult. It's made my job harder because I'm a carpenter. That's not a joke. That's really my job, and I want to quit because they keep making me carry all the wood. This doesn't seem fair. One day at work, I actually got a nail in my hand, and instead of helping me, my boss yelled, "Someone grab his feet!" I think that's a workman's comp violation right there. It's rough. I can't go anywhere. I hate going to bars. I don't drink, and I order a water, and the bartender always goes, "Oh, don't turn it into wine." I'm like, obviously, I don't know how to turn water into wine. I do know how to turn Coke into crack. That's not a miracle. Just bad parents. Family recipe. Oh, man, it's terrible. I think it's good that I'm not actually the real Jesus, though, because I have smoked so much weed that the communion wafer would definitely be inedible. You all imagine being in church on Sunday, the priest is like, "This is the body of Christ. Only take half." And now we're reading from Matthew 4:20. Oh, man. Yeah, I do love weed. Weed's great, but it is getting way too strong. I don't know if you guys have smoked that shit recently. The other night, I got so high, I had to call out of work, and I called my boss. I was like, "Hey, this is Matt. You know, I'm not feeling good. I can't make it in today." And he goes, "Dude, we fired you 3 years ago. And you still call out the most." Oh, man. You guys are great. I don't know if y'all have noticed, but I'm a little twitchy and a little fidgety. It's because I'm actually high-functioning autistic. If you don't know what that means, it means even though I'm a little autistic, I still love to get high. So now you know. I remember when I was diagnosed with it, it really took me off guard. I was sitting there looking at the test results like, I am done with these Facebook quizzes. No more. I just wanted to know what Spice Girl I was. Yeah, I thought I was Sporty Spice. Turns out I'm Special Spice, so surprise. Having Asperger's is fun, and I do like that as a society we've gotten more sensitive with our words, but I don't like when the new PC terms are more offensive than the original terms. I don't know if you guys know this, but you're not supposed to call it Asperger's anymore. You're supposed to call it low-level autistic. I don't want to be called low-level autistic, because that just sounds like I suck at being autistic. Like I'm running around messing up puzzles. I don't like it. I liked when we called it Asperger's, because how many people are fortunate enough to have a condition named after their two favorite things in the world? All right? Everyone loves a good burger and a nice butt. I got depression too. You want to call it titty fries? We could do it. Can't be depressed if you have to call it titty fries. I was depressed growing up. I think it's because I have such a crazy family. There are a lot of different nationalities, mostly Irish, German, and racist. It's really bad. I can't talk to them anymore. I actually have a cousin, Mikey, who's gay and racist, so I started calling him Pride and Prejudice. Yeah, I hate him, man. The reason I stopped talking to them is one time we were out at a family party and Mikey said the N-word, and I got so pissed off at him. I was like, dude, why you gotta be like that? What's your problem? And he gives this terrible logic like, oh, I just feel like I should be allowed to say the N-word if I'm singing a song. I was like, ugh, I guess, but you were singing Happy Birthday. You don't even know that kid. Come on, dude. I was worried we were going to get kicked out, but it was Papa John, so they offered him a job. He's the manager now. Hey, you guys are awesome. My name is Matt Dittus. Thank you so much.
It looks like rain again today. Dark clouds gather and fill the sky. Don't know how to talk to you, just know how to say goodbye.
Have you actually got a driver's license? I don't think so.
Go back where you came from. Learn to speak English.
Go back where you came from.
Is that what you think?
Welcome back, guys. Make some noise. Coming to the stage, we got a very funny gentleman. I need you guys to make some noise for my man, Ronnie Smith.
Oh my God. How y'all feeling about Valentine's Day? Y'all happy about Valentine's Day? Yeah, I agree with you, brother. Fuck Valentine's Day. Yeah, I said it, 'cause I don't need nobody. I know how to have fun by myself, all right? If I want to eat, I can eat by myself. I need somebody to talk to, I got a mirror in my house. I can talk to myself, all right? I know how to rub my own nipples, thank you very much. Fuck Valentine's Day, man. I say that because I'm hurt. I couldn't get no pussy before I started telling jokes. Yeah, man. I remember back in the day before I was sexy, I used to get teased a lot. I used to get teased a lot by this dude named Alex. And he was the type of dude that always had on like nice name brand shit. You know what I mean? He always had on like Nike hoodie, Gucci belt, Jordans, Rolex. Had all that nice shit in high school. Now he's got 10 kids. And I'm not surprised by this because that's what happens when you wear every brand except Trojan. Moving on. Moving on, man. I swear. It was real funny growing up, man, because I didn't have a lot of stuff in my house, man. We always had like the off-brand stuff. Like instead of Jordans, me and my brother, we had to wear Gordons. Instead of Little Debbie's, we had to eat Little Shamikas. Y'all know what we had? Y'all know what we had? Instead of Cocoa Puffs, man, we ate chocolate balls. That's what the shit was called. It was chocolate balls. See, I feel like you laughing real hard at that because you love chocolate balls on the low. Yo, I'm just messing around, man. I swear, though. My friends be wild, though. My friends be wild. My friends will try to go out on job interviews and mess up the whole shit. I remember my friend Mark, he went out on an interview the other day, and he came in, and this is exactly what he said to the boss. I can't make this up. He was like, yo, bruh, first things first, I just want to let you know, I want to thank you for giving me an opportunity to earn this bread legally. You feel me? But I just had to let you know, I'm not trying to put all my eggs into one basket. So, you know, just in case you ain't trying to give me this job, I thought I should let you know. I got Ace for 25, 2 for 40, nigga. I can hook you up. I got you, bro. Support black business. What's up, man? I swear, man, my friends are characters. My dad is a character because my dad, he liked to sing. He liked to sing songs. He used to get drunk, sing Motown songs to my mom. I remember I would just come in the living room and he would just be singing, I've got rain on a sunny day. Yeah. When there's laughter and joy, I'm not happy. No. Well, I guess you'd say, what can make me feel this way? And then he pointed to my mom. It's that bitch. I said, I'm talking about that bitch. That bitch. Swear, man. Had a whole lot of characters in my neighborhood, man. I remember there was a dude in my neighborhood. His name was Mr. Steve, the stick-up man. Yeah, I remember him, man. Mr. Steve was a wild one. Because he always used to get on the trains, right? And he had a hat with him. He would take off his hat, and then he'd catch the people's attention. He'd say, ahem. Ladies and gentlemen, please stay in your seats as I beg you for something good to eat. Now, I take bread, I take pussy, I take live and dead meat. I need to take a shower because I smell like R. Kelly's bed sheets. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I hate to pick and I hate to pray, but if I don't get $1 by this next stop, y'all niggas gonna die. Man, but that's my time. No, I gotta get out of here. Y'all can find me on IG at Ronnie Smith Comedy. Thank you. Peace out, man.
Yeah. Give it up for Ronnie Smith, man. That's what I'm talking about, homie. That's what I want. That's what I want for Top Ranking. I want real shit. I want that real. That was dope. We're going to take a commercial break. We'll be right back, guys. Make some noise. Come on. Just politics.
Got the hill on my back, gotta chase racks, gotta get back. Damn shorty ass fat, hit from the back, she can get jacked. Ocean Hill where I'm at, no days off, I don't take naps. I just pull up to the spot, got designer on me.
All the way from Brooklyn, New York, singer-songwriter doing his smash hit, All You Need. Give it up for my man, Voice.
He ain't giving you what you need, so you call upon me. Satisfaction's guaranteed. Can't wait to get you in my bed. You know how this starts for you. Like wrap those legs around my neck. Let my tongue talk to you. Oh yeah, it's gonna talk to you, baby. All I wanna hear is, oh, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. Oh, give it to me, give it to me. I'm all you need. Laying it down, legs in the air while I dive in that ocean, baby. I ain't playing around. You call my phone cause you know what it's hitting for. We ain't making love. It's not what you want now. You want someone who will take control and put it down. Well, you got that. With a fist full of hair while you're looking back. Your arch is getting deeper. Got me in the deeper. Hitting that sound like hand claps. We going round for round. Got you screaming loud, yeah. All I hear is, oh, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. Oh, give it to me, give it to me. I'm all you need. All you need, yeah. Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. Oh, all you need, yeah. Give it to me, give it to me. I'm all you need.
From from San Antonio, Texas originally.
Yeah.
I was home visiting my family, found out the hard way my parents are still sexually active.
That's right.
Yeah. I walked in and they were doing reverse cowgirl. Yeah. Yeah, word, gross. But you know what? Very advanced move for Republicans. I have a younger brother that goes to therapy. He's just been diagnosed with this thing called proanoia. Do you guys know what that is?
You said paranoia?
Proanoia.
Proanoia.
Yeah,
Nah.
it's like paranoia. Proanoia is the opposite of paranoia. It's where you think the universe is conspiring in your favor. So just been diagnosed as a white man. I almost looked right at you when I said that. I gave myself highlights the other day, and I was feeling a little self-conscious about it. But then yesterday, I was on the subway, and a man actually rubbed his erection on my body. Yeah, and I was like, you know what? These look good. But it was weird because I turned around, and his penis was actually out. So I was like, I'm going to confront him. And when I did, he said the craziest thing I've ever heard. He said, "Ma'am, this isn't what you think. This is not a penis. This is a bike." Which I know what a dick is, okay? But even if I didn't, even if I had never seen a penis before in my life, don't you guys think it's just a little presumptuous of him to think I've never seen a bike before? Are you guys on dating apps at all? Yes, you are. Okay. Have you guys heard of a dating app called Hater? No? It's a new dating app that matches you with people based on things you both hate. And at first, I thought that was brilliant. But then I realized the last thing I need is to be matched with the only other person on the planet who hates my mom as much as me. It's my dad. I don't like big penises. I prefer small penises. It's true, ma'am. It's true. I do prefer small penises. Personally, I prefer a penis so small it's just a clitoris. Surprise! Tricked you with my long hair. It's good. I'm 2 for 2 on hair material. I do date women, but I did actually have a boyfriend when I was in high school, and I was catching up with him the other day, and he was telling me about this new thing he's doing in the bedroom with his new girlfriend, where they both get really close to orgasm, and then they just stop. And he was like, "It's great. We call it edging." And I was like, "Oh, that's crazy, because for years, I was calling that sex with Mark." I like that you related to that, sir. I had sex with a man for the first time in 4 years about a week ago. Yeah, well, you're right not to get excited. It's bad. I forgot I hate that. But I was talking to one of my guy friends about it, and he was like, "Are there any differences between sleeping with a man and sleeping with a woman?" And there are. For instance, I think women are way better at dirty talk, probably because we read. People ask me a lot of weird questions about my sexuality, which is fine. I never care. But one question people ask me all the time is, "How gay are you?" I'm like, I don't know, right? I don't know. It normally depends on how mad I am at my dad. Have you guys heard of grapefruiting?
Grapefruiting?
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
You've heard of it? You're about to embarrass yourself on television.
Embarrassed? I don't know what type of grapefruit you talking about, but I'll tell you what grapefruit I
Maybe,
got.
I don't know if you're doing it the same way. My ex-boyfriend is doing this as well.
I don't know.
No, it's where, so he
It
has
can't
his
be, because you said
girlfriend.
you like little guys, so it can't be grapefruit. It can't be the grapefruit I'm doing. Can't be the grapefruit I'm doing.
That was amazing. Thank you for that. It's where his ex-girlfriend takes a grapefruit, cuts a hole in it,
Top them off.
and then holds it while he has sex with it.
Oh.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
He's
not
supposed to top 'em
natural.
off with it.
I'm gay, and even I was like, that is not how God intended.
He's supposed to top him off with that thing, baby.
Have you guys ever noticed how much straight men like lesbians? You have. I feel like nobody likes lesbians more than straight men, probably because gay women like Home Depot and are mean to you. I think we remind you of your fathers. I'll leave you with this. I had to use a public restroom recently, and as I was waiting in line, the woman in the stall in front of me came out. She had her young son with her, and the woman behind me in line completely freaked out. She was like, I don't want to be in here with him. He's rubbing his little penis on everything. And I was like, ma'am, I've seen one of these on a subway before. That's a bike. All right, thanks, guys. I'm Alysia Hush.
What's up? How y'all doing? Yeah. Hey, all right. I'm home. That's right. So, recently I lost some weight.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And then I gained it all back.
Right.
Yeah. You know what happens when you start to lose weight? You know what happens? People start to give you compliments and stuff. And then you think you deserve crab legs with a side of clarified butter and some cheddar biscuits with a salad to offset it. But also I wanted daiquiri, because if you sip tequila through a straw, it cuts the calories. Just saying. Just saying, you know. I've been chunky most of my life, you know. The most thing I hate about being like a little bit plus size is the way people describe you when you walk in the room. They be like, look at you. Every time somebody says your name, like, oh, you know JJ? Yeah, JJ, the big girl, right? She like this big, right? Like, nobody describes you by height. Nobody does any of that. They just be like, the big girl, right? She big like that, you know? But the worst thing I hate is when other fat people call you fat. You be like, where? You be like, you fat. You be like, you fat. You be like, but my blood sugar is lower. You be like, hi. Gotcha. And I'm not pre-diabetic. Gotcha. Ha ha. I am the lovely age of 31. Right, I know. Getting my electrolytes on, I know. Eating bananas, getting my potassium on, good, yeah. So as I'm getting older, I'm learning I gotta save money now. It's rough, you have to have stuff like bank accounts, right? You look like you got a good credit score. No? All right, that's not you? Right, it was the mullet that you're right. The mullet lowered you. It happens. The Jesus hair should have helped you, but anyway. Now I got to get better about saving money. And auto pay is like the most adult thing you can do and stuff. Well, auto pay is the most adult thing. Like, I'm giving you permission to take my money out of my account, right? The problem is that when Netflix takes their $14.99, I only had $17.99 in my account, right? And it's Tuesday. Panic sets in, right? So now I got to survive off of $10 for the week. What am I going to do? I'm going to get a 4 for $4, right? 4 for $4 is wonderful Wendy's. I'm going to get a 2 for $2. You ever brought one burger in the morning and saved one till you got home and added fries to it? Just me? Okay. Right? The cheapest thing to do as an adult is take a nap, right? You ever took one of those naps where you accidentally fell asleep and you missed everything? And you woke up scared? I wake up scared not because I missed everything. I wake up scared is because I left all the lights on in the house. And I spent money in my sleep. So I wake up, I turn everything off. I even plugged the microwave. I'd be like, the microwave is sitting on 2 seconds. Plug it out. Plug it out. It's too much. You know? Adult life is crazy. I used to hate going to the doctor when I was little. Anybody hate going to the doctor? I hated going to the doctor because every time I went to the doctor, I went to the doctor for a broken arm. She'd be like, listen, your arm is broken because you're fat. And I'd be like, oh, okay. Okay, word. You know. So she would put me on a diet and she would suggest like skim milk. And I'm like, skim milk? So I went to New York public school. And there's a hierarchy of milks in public school. You had the chocolate milk. You got red milk, blue milk, and then you got yellow milk, right? Weren't you mad as a kid if you went and you got the yellow milk? Who gets yellow milk? The only kid who had the yellow milk in my class had a wandering eye and he ate bologna sandwiches between 2 pieces of wheat bread with no mayonnaise. He was crazy. He was crazy. His name was Solomon. Like, Solomon, you enjoying that? Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's like googly eye, you know? So, it was too much. Then I saw his dad and I found out that googly eye runs in the family, you know? It's a googly-eyed family, you know? Paying rent. Who pays rent in here? Pays rent?
Me.
Right? On time, kind of, sort of. Like, when you have to decide between eating and paying your rent, that's real adult stuff. You be like, do I live or do I have a roof over my head? Nah, I'm going to eat McDonald's tonight. Nah, forget that. Forget that. Thank you so much. My name is JJ Mattise.
I don't know if you guys could tell by looking at me, but I'm obviously against racism. Yeah, because I'm on a losing team. Yeah, and it's so weird because, like, for the longest time, I thought one of my friends was racist. Let me explain. He was white. That's a given. But, like, he used to do this really weird thing when he only hooked me up with his other black friends, like try to put all his colors together. Turns out he was just autistic. Yeah. No, it's so weird because, like, right now, have you guys ever been insulted by a compliment before? Has it ever happened to you guys? Yeah? Okay, the reason why I asked is because this coworker of mine tried to give me a compliment but didn't end right. She's like, oh my God, May, you're so funny. You're so pretty. One of the good blacks. Right? So I shanked her. Now, yeah. See, this is why I don't mess with Becky. Because, first of all, like, right now, Becky, coworker, she has this thing about, like, trying to give me a compliment. And have you ever dealt with, like, low-key racism? Because I actually came from Florida, and that's what I deal with, like, on a regular basis. Because the same coworker, she's just like, May, I'm not racist. I don't see color. And then she proceeds to ignore me. Yeah. But I know she means well. But she says things that's very stupid. Like, she'll say things to me like, May, I'm blacker than you. Which is preposterous, because the only white thing I ever did was date a black guy. Yeah. Yeah. But don't get me wrong. Like, he was very, exotic looking because he had blue eyes. Turns out. He was blind. No, I don't want you guys to get out of here thinking that I don't like white people. That's not true. I love kombucha.